family, faculty, and most importantly, hello class of 2019. 4 years has flown by, and I couldn't have asked for a better group of people to have spent it with. Thank you, parents, for raising such talented, genuine, and caring people. You have truly given a gift to the world. 4 years ago, I stood on this stage as a young, naive 8th grader, and I made the claim that our success in high school would not be measured by our grades, but rather the relationships we made along the way. Standing here today, this statement could not have proved to be truer. Classmates, when we think back to each of our accomplishments, there has always been someone standing by our side who helped us achieve them. I'm sure we can all agree that we wouldn't have made it here today without the tireless support of both our parents and our teachers. A special shout out to Mr. LeMay, who once told me, "Who cares if you mess up, we're all gonna die in the end anyways." Thank you, Mr. LeMay, for these words of wisdom that helped me get up on this stage tonight. While much of our success can be attributed to the guidance of those elder to us, I have found that the most rewarding relationships are the ones we have built amongst each other. I bet each one of us can look around and pick out a person who has helped us become who we are today. Someone who challenges us to be better, but is never disappointed by our failures. Someone who gives us confidence when we bring them our doubt. Someone who we quickly look at when the teacher says, you can choose your own partner for this project. Someone who we can call a true friend. Sometimes we take them for granted, but don't forget to thank them, because in a few short months, they may not be so close by. So I'd like to take a moment to say thank you to a special two. Thank you, Morgan, for all of your fun, laughter, and love. With you, there is never a dull moment. And thank you to my beautiful best friend, Avery. Your strength and drive inspire me every day. I would not have become me without you. Sorry. Well, as an 8th grader, I may have gotten lucky with a few accurate predictions. High school turned out to be a bigger feat than I had imagined. Emerging from middle school, ready to take on the rigors of high school, I spoke about the importance of lifting others up. But what I didn't know at the time was that the hardest part about high school wouldn't be to encourage others, but rather to encourage myself. 3 weeks ago, I was sitting in Miss Hill's art class when she explained our final project. She told us to create an abstract portrait of ourselves that answered the prompt, "This is who I am." After hearing those words, I immediately thought to myself, wow, this is easy, I'm an artist. It's what I say when people ask me what my thing is. I've always been the art friend. However, in that moment, when I looked around the room, I realized that every single one of the 27 people sitting around me also identified as an artist. We were in an art class. When I re-examined the question, I realized it wasn't asking what I could do, but rather who I was, or rather who I wanted to be. When others looked at me, what did I want them to see? The surface level answer of artist was the easy answer. I had been continually reassured that art was something I was good at, so I began to think that it was what gave me value. I bet we all have our own version of the artist, a title or defining characteristic that we have adopted based on others' views of us. We often wait and expect others to tell us who we are. We depend on others to reassure us, to tell us what we are good at, and to remind us that we do hold value. Sometimes we even put ourselves down in hopes that someone else will bring us back up. However, when we rely on others to give us confidence in who we are, we stop ourselves from growing into who we could be. As we leave the comfort of our CHS home, we will enter into a world unknown to us, and we unknown to it. No one will have yet chosen our identity based on who we are or what we are good at. With a world of possibilities at our fingertips, we must learn to rely on our own encouragement, because when we do, we can become whoever we want. As the year came to a close and we shared our final art projects, a fellow classmate's piece summed it up pretty well. It read, "You have so much love in your heart to give. Remember to save some for yourself." Although finding who we are will take a lifetime of discovery, I'm eager to start looking, and I hope you are too. Class of 2019, go out into the world and claim who you are. I can't wait to see the amazing people you choose to be. Congratulations. I'd now like to welcome up my fellow salutatorian, the funny, driven, and enthusiastic Christine Klein.